undefeated still, running a winning streak. Just give us your thoughts in the week going into the match.
Yeah, last week was a tough week for us. Three really tough opponents, but to come away with 9 points in 3 games, I'm really proud of the players and all their efforts that they've put into it. It's there's still a long way to go. There's still a lot of games to be played, but we're on the right path to achieve what we wanted to achieve at the start of the year.
Right. Go ahead.
Seb, preparing for an expansion team is never easy. There's little amount of film from this season, but how do you kind of look at BFC and prepare for this team?
Listen, they've recruited some really top talented players, both domestically and internationally. And they're a team that we have to be fully aware of and prepared for. Their attack, they have some really dangerous players who can hurt you at any given moment. But I think we just approach it like we have approached every game, knowing a few of their tendencies and what they like to do, but also focusing on ourselves and building on what we've achieved so far, and just reinforcing that message that we have to stay hungry and for more success and more points, especially at home in front of our own fans as well. We'd like to get more fans into the stadium to support the team, and they can ultimately be the 12 players that can push us forward and push us on to get the result at the end of the game.
This game could be the first matchup between Rachel Butanaji and Banda. The Zambian fans could be coming out in full force. Have you talked to Barbara about the potential matchup and the support they might have at the stadium?
No, I haven't. I think with Barbara, she set herself a high bar, and her stats speak for themselves. And I think, regardless of her playing against Rachel, she wants to go out there and prove to everyone why she's one of the best forwards in this league. So yeah, I think it'll be no different in this game to any other game. It'll be nice for her to show what she can do in front of her support and her fan base. But yeah, I think everyone should be excited to see that matchup come Saturday.
To be top of the table, I know it's early in the season, but still, what does that mean for you guys, and just how do you feel about being in this position right now?
I think we're just humble, right? You can see that the work that the players have been putting in each game, the togetherness that they've put in each and every game. It's been really impressive from our side. Again, like you said, it's still early on in the season. There's still a lot of games to be played. We're not even halfway through the season yet. And so the table can change really quickly. There's a lot of top teams in the league. There's a lot of great players in this league. And so we just take every game as it comes. And, you can see the work that the players are putting into it, and rightly so. They should be up there, and yeah, they're hungry for more. They want to stay there. They want to show everyone outside of this environment what they can do. We all believe in each other, and it's a great place to be right now.
So how does it feel to be the team that's always chasing? You guys are so close to making the postseason last year, and now, like I said, I know it's early, but you guys are in control so early on, and now people are gunning for you. So how does that feel to kind of have the positions change?
I mean, I don't think we look at it that way. I think we just take every game as it comes. We just, the past is in the past now. For everything that we've done so far has been great. The winning streak, is great, but the next game's right around the corner against a really competitive team, and so we just focus on that element, and then we see where that leads us. I think everyone can understand why there's a bit of hype around Orlando right now of where we are in the standings, but again, we're so early into the season, and we know from from last year, a lot can change. From our beginning of last year to where we ended the season, it only takes a couple of results for that table to look very different. So yeah, we take every game as it comes. Next game's right around the corner against BFC, and we're hoping to come away with 3 points.
What would it mean to have just a little more fan support here in Orlando to fill the stands?
Oh, it'd be massive. When you do have a significant amount of people in the stadium supporting the team, it does really make a difference to the players and ourselves as a staff. And so yeah, it would be great to have more fans in the stadium and using their support again to push the players that little bit further in the game, because like I said, I feel like the players deserve it. They've put in so much work into every game. We're starting to show the success within the team also. So yeah, I think it'll be a really great experience for anyone who hasn't been to a Orlando Pride game to come out and watch these brilliant individuals go out there and give absolutely everything.
Go to the Zoom. Jackie, go ahead.
Thank you. Hey Seb, Jackie here with Women Kickballs. Just had a few quick questions for you. I'm working on a piece about just different coaching styles and aspects throughout different NWSL teams. But just for you, when you think about last season to where the team is at now, just what are some of the lessons that you've learned in your role as a head coach?
Just to be adaptable, be yourself. I think going back to the adaptability, making sure that you are able to get the most out of each and every player as best you can. I know it's difficult. You have things that can get in the way of that, but I think what we've learned is we try to play to every player's strengths regardless of formations or style of play, and what you've seen recently is success in that. And I've always just been myself. Once I got this job full time, I've just been myself, the same way I was as assistant coach to now full time coach. This is who I am, and I'll just continue to do that.
Yeah, for sure. And then just my second follow-up question was just in your role, what has maybe been some of the challenges that you've had to work through, whether that's roster decisions or just kind of any additional problem solving on the fly? Just what are some of those things that you had to kind of work through and overcome?
Yeah, obviously the roster challenges is good and bad, right? Because the bad thing is you got to make hard decisions, and it's never personal. You got to put a team out there that you feel like is going to be successful and get the points done. Within that, we have a really competitive roster here. We've got a lot of great players, not just the 11 that are starting, the players who are on the bench and the players who are missing out also. So yeah, I guess that's part of the job, and like I said, it's never personal. You just got to go where you got and make sure that you get the result at the end of the day. The other hard part is seeing players injured, having going through the difficulties with some of the personnel that we have here, some out for the season, some out for short periods of time. It's never nice seeing one of your players been out for a significant amount of time, and I think within the staff we've all been through those stages in our career as a player, and so we've got that level of support for those individuals, but it's never an easy thing to see.
For sure. Thanks. Appreciate your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.